Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's Post-Match Pint, the only West Ham United post-match fallout show on the internet. We've just come back from the London Stadium. We lost.
Are you going to say the score?
It was West Ham 1, Arsenal 5. Scott, just take us for the starting lineup, mate.
Right, ran off in goal. Collins coming in at the back for Czech Kyoto. Reid and Ogbonna was back three. Fernandez on the right. Who's on the left? Oh, Masuaku on the left. Payet, Lanzini, Noble, Obiang, and Ashley Fletcher up top. That lasted all about 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know where I start dissecting this game, to be quite honest. Yeah. I knew we was going to lose it. It was just how big we was going to lose it by.
I disagree.
The thing is, I said to you, didn't I?
When I see
that starting lineup, I thought to myself, if we was at the bowling, then yeah, we might have a chance. But not on that pitch. Them players were too negative for me.
We've been negative for a while now.
Yeah, but
we play too. As I said before, we play too deep. And
if you got Creswell and Antonio there today and Czech, you think you've got a chance. When you look at the players that come in, they're not quality that come in. I mean, this marquee striker, and we're starting Ashley Fletcher. No disrespect to him.
No, I
thought he had a really good game.
I did,
but we shouldn't be starting a 21-year-old kid up front.
Not that we shouldn't be starting. We shouldn't be having to rely on.
No, that's what I meant. We shouldn't have to rely on him.
You know, he can't play against Man United. He done enough to warrant a start today. Granted, he's our only fit striker, so he should start. But he's put an effort in. He done all right. Once again, we weren't up and around him enough when he did win the ball and when he held the ball up because we play too deep. The thing for me, I know he went off after 5 minutes, but Man United, Martial done us with pace, right? We struggle with his pace. They've got Sanchez, Walcott and Oxlade-Chamberlain, who have all got pace, and we put in Collins. No disrespect to Collins.
Who else?
Change the system.
He ain't going to change.
We had to change the system because he went off injured, so it's all
irrelevant.
irrelevant.
From the start. What happened with Czech? Did he pick up a knock or because he weren't on the injury list?
Someone said that he was suspended, but I can't remember. I don't know what happened to him.
I'll have to check. I don't remember him getting booked against.
But I was surprised when
Check out what happened to Czech.
Didn't see him.
But I would have gone 4 at the back.
But
I would have just played 4-4-2
we did.
or 4-4-1.
With Arbeloa.
But I wouldn't have started Arbeloa. I would have put Collins in the middle. If Czech weren't available, yeah.
Hold on a minute. You're saying not to start Collins. Now you're saying you would have put Collins in the middle.
Because without Czech, what I'm saying without Czech, right? I wouldn't have started Arbeloa because that guy.
So goes right back then.
Reid goes right back. Ogbonna Collins in the middle. Masuaku
I don't think
left
you
back.
take Reid out of centre back.
But you say it's the needs must.
Yeah, I know.
And that then gives you can pack out the midfield.
It just shows. I think today just shows how thin our squad actually is.
It's fucking shit. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Arbeloa was piss poor.
I mean, Fernandez right wing back, Masuaku left wing back. It's poor. They're not great cover, are they, for Antonio and Creswell?
They're Europa League players, but we ain't even in it.
This is gonna dent them players' confidence.
Of course it is. The thing is, Masuaku was brought in because of that injury to Creswell. It all boils down to the fact that we started the season, again, without cover at right back, without cover at left back.
And then Randolph as well, conceding 5 today. Like, I just hope that don't dent his confidence.
Well, I hope we don't drop him.
But that's 9 goals in.
It would have been
the
about
last
8
2
goals
games.
if it was Adrian. No, Adrian played on a...
No, that's what I mean. Not Randolph. I mean, we've conceded 9 goals this week. From a defensive and goalkeeper.
To be fair, though, he kept the score down.
Yeah, no, he did. He could have been 7 or 8.
Yeah, that double save was superb. But
there's not one player that I thought Lanzini started well, and then he sort of just faded out the game. Payet again today. I mean, the golden boy you can't say a bad word about was poor.
It was worse than poor, right?
I know. But
Lanzini faded when we took Noble off.
Yeah. Noble started off first 10 minutes. He was all right, and then he was poor.
Too many people pulling out of challenges. Even Obiang was pulling out of tackles.
Yeah.
You know, you can't afford
I think there's only one player that I'd say today that can come off with it, and that's Ashley Fletcher for me.
He worked hard.
Yeah, he
but
worked hard, up on his own. He's only a
He
youngster.
only did what he could.
I thought he done quite well. Yeah, that's the only player I can say.
But that got me. I mean, the whole fucking thing they stunk because there was no game. It's like we gave up before the ball was even kicked. Our game plan was just lump me up to Fletcher and hope something come off it. That was it.
Our game plan was to practice for when Andy Carroll comes on the pitch because
No,
that's
but
all
when
we
we-
did in the first 10
When we went
15
1-0
minutes.
down, I thought, do you know what? We weathered the storm, and then we started getting into it.
Yeah.
We started getting back into the game. Half time come. You know,
Yeah,
second half.
I agree.
We
No,
started off.
I thought, to be honest with you, the first 10 minutes, it was backs to the wall.
Yeah.
They was
But we
just-
expected that.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
expected
yeah.
that.
And we weathered the storm, and it was sort of evened it out a little bit. We had a couple of half chances ourselves. You know what I mean? Lanzini went through.
But
That was after the goal. But
They were
then
wasteful.
Fletcher,
No, that was before the goal. Lanzini's gone
Yeah,
through.
it was 0-0.
Fernandez
Yeah.
is bolting down the right.
He didn't look up, did he?
Totally, he did. He looks up, looks at him, tries to run at two players. And it showed because 3 minutes later, Sanchez has run down the other. Well, he ain't even run, is he? Bonner's given the ball away. Sanchez has run down, bearing on goal. Randolph, he's just got Randolph to
Well, we
beat.
ain't got there yet. Can we just?
Go on in. But that's what I'm saying.
Scott's taking us there,
But that's it. That's the difference. He's bearing down on goal. He's got the keeper in front of him. What does he do? Side taps
what I'm
it,
trying to
give
say
someone an
is
open goal.
we started to get into the game a little bit. We started to put our foot on the ball. We started to play some neat passing. And Arsenal are a fucking good team. Arsenal can come and beat us on our best day.
Listen, Arsenal ain't lost since at the start of the
It don't
season.
matter. It don't matter.
And there's a
right?
reason for that.
Arsenal can come to our place and beat us on our very best day, right? If the good Arsenal turn up, right? What we do against teams like that, we can't outplay Arsenal. We can't play football like Arsenal. We ain't got the players that Arsenal have got. What we used to do is fight
Get in their faces.
and get in their faces,
Unsettle
unsettle them. Fucking Andy Carroll last year, 2-0 down, they was cruising, they thought they was cruising. Started bullying people, started kicking people, started getting in amongst it. There's no one that can do that.
We just
There
gave,
isn't.
like I say, we just
There isn't.
gave
There
up
isn't,
before the ball
there
was
isn't-
even kicked.
there isn't a player in our fucking team that has got any heart, any fucking desire. None of them. None.
This
Bar
is
none.
what I said the other day when we're lacking a leader. I think Noble's obviously got the heart, but he hasn't. He's not the player. He's a totally different player from last season. And apart from that, who else really cares?
Reid, Collins.
Ginger, I'd say.
Reid. Collins would throw his boy in front
Yeah.
of the ball usually.
Yeah. No, he would.
He does. But the problem is you can't keep relying on your defenders. It's got to be all over the park.
Look,
people
again,
willing to
right,
put
going
shift
to the
in.
first goal, yeah? We start to get ourselves into the game, and then we give away a goal. Against a team like that, look, we're not under enough pressure as it is, that we're fucking letting them, we're giving the ball to them in a position like that. What? I mean, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
It's suicidal.
Not just suicide, it's fucking ridiculous because it's happening week after week. And you know what? This ain't getting any fucking better. This is getting worse. As the time's going on, look, it's getting worse and worse and worse. And don't forget, right, that place there, yeah, we're not going to beat anyone there playing like that. We've still got Tottenham to come there, Man United to come there, fucking
Liverpool,
Chelsea, all to come to our place. They're going to play us off the park. They're going to, Man City.
We're fucked. They're basically
Five games. That's 5 games. We're not gonna win. We can't win.
We ain't going to draw it. We ain't going to get anything. That's probably that.
It's a damaging defeat today because we haven't had a good hiding like that for a long time, have
For
we?
about 2 seasons, I
Yeah.
think.
Usually West Ham always got to get it.
Yeah, we always
but
get one, don't we?
It was
was,
like, well, Swansea last season, I called out hiding.
yeah, but we was completely fucking played
The
off the
club
park today.
The club is a fucking shambles.
Yep.
The whole fucking from top to bottom. I don't give a fuck about, and I keep on batting on about this, right? But it's just become
gotta be said, Nick. It's
every
gotta be
week.
said.
It comes more and more and more evident. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a muck. They're scared. The reason we've got them heartless players in the fucking team as it is, yeah. The reason we ain't got any quality in there is because they've skimmed it off the fucking top of the money. They're trying to get. They've made their money back already, and anything they get now is profit, and they just skim it. Look, this is shit. I'm not joking. The players that Fernandez, right? He had a good game against Chelsea. I'll give him that, right? Not interested. Not interested in playing for West Ham. It fucking showed it because he had one good game against Chelsea, scored a goal, then he's babbing his mouth off to a Portuguese newspaper about who he's going to fucking be playing for
To be
next.
fair to him, though, he's a youngster and he
Exactly.
shouldn't even
Don't
be
matter,
chucked
mate.
in.
You've got to be
shouldn't-
professional.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have been chucked in. Like he's just been chucked in at the
Listen,
deep end.
In the guy's defence, he's an attacking midfielder. He
He's
keeps
not all-
getting
he's
played.
not
He
all
gets
that,
played at a
exactly.
fucking right back.
Exactly. And he can't. As I said before, when you said that you thought he all had a good game, he can't defend. He puts in one.
'Cause he's
good
an
tackle
attacking
in- exactly.
midfielder at right
So we're
back.
playing him out of position. We've got to stop doing
Even
it.
if
and
that's
this is
got,
the problem.
But this, no, the problem is, do you know what? It don't even matter, right? Heart.
But that's
Playing for the club, right?
Yeah.
And it just shows you, right? And it's just a prime example of why these players that they've brought in, yeah, are absolute fucking. They're dogs. They're absolute dogs. Because you played one good game for West Ham. What's he, 20? 21?
20.
I think so as well.
20, 21,
Yeah.
right?
18,
One good game for
19.
West Ham, yeah, and the cunt is talking to a Portuguese newspaper about who he's going to be playing for next. No, bollocks.
can't read too much
No,
into
yeah,
what the papers say.
obviously I'm not going to, but there's something said there.
Yeah,
there's no
there is-
smoke
there is
without
so-
fire.
but-
No one's come out and said he didn't fucking say
but
it.
they take a lot of things out of context. You know what the press are like. They're
No,
after
I'm
a
sorry,
story.
Scott, but if you're looking at who you're playing for next, concentrate who you're playing for now.
He's only just signed.
But
for us,
at
as well.
never gonna sign
at the
someone
end of the
that-
day, right? You don't need to have 11 good players to be able to compete with teams. You've just got to play as a team.
It's not
And
that.
work hard
You're
for
never
each
going to
other.
sign someone now who's going to sign for West Ham and care about the club. No player cares for any club they sign for. Not now. Not now.
It's the
all
way modern
footballers care
football
about
works.
that.
Huh?
They care about the money that goes
Yeah,
into their bank.
yeah, that's all they care
it.
about. The only way you're ever going to get a player who cares if you bring someone through the youth team, and that's never going to happen.
No, not with
Not
our
in
track
this
record, no
day and
chance.
age.
That sort of thing is like a rotten apple in a barrel, yeah? One player don't care, then one player says, well, why am I fucking putting my body on the line if he ain't going to do the running? And it fucking... And it's festering in our... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
it's
do you-
growing
do you-
like a fucking virus. You can see it all around the club. Payet fucking was the club's darling last year. Somebody else ain't putting in a shift, so he thinks fucking alright. And to be fair to him, he must look at that team. He said it to me today. He must look at the team and think, what the fuck am I doing
That's
here?
probably gets up players' noses as well. You think Pyatt, we signed him last summer, 5-year deal. Halfway through the season, he got a brand new 5-year deal, right? Now they're talking about giving him another one. They're probably thinking, people are probably looking at him thinking, what the fuck's he actually doing to earn that sort of money?
There isn't a player in that side at the moment who deserves a penny of what they're earning.
Agree.
That's the thing.
Bang on.
Yeah. So you shouldn't be talking about giving people new deals. The only reason you're going to give players like Payet a new deal is to try and shut the media up and the fans up who are saying that he wants to leave, and then you're pushing up the transfer fee.
It's just pushing up the transfer
Yeah,
fee.
but that's it.
The thing is, I don't think he'll even want to sign the new deal, Scott, because he
You're
don't
right.
want to fucking be here the
He's
way
got
he's
5
going
years,
on.
though, Dom.
Yeah, he's here for 5 years. They could fucking, if they wanted to, they
Well,
could
we
make
offered
him rock.
hang on. So by the time his 5-year deal's up, he'll be 34.
Yeah.
Other than that, he'll most likely would have left us by now. So why the fuck are we considering offering him another new deal? It's stupid.
To push up his transfer fee.
I think- because they think they wanna
what are
fucking
you gonna,
raise
I
his
don't
name.
think you're going to get any more than 35 million for Payet anyway, so...
At this rate, mate, we'll do well to get
The thing-
20 million for
The thing
him.
is, it's just the way we're losing at the minute. That's the problem. It ain't so much. Look, you get beat by Man United at Man United. You get beat by Arsenal. Look, barring a really good performance, you expect it. Yeah,
No, do you know-
I expect us to go and get beat by Liverpool.
thing is, right?
If we put a good shift in, we might nick a result.
Do you know what, right? Like today, if we lost 5-1, right, but we fucking put everything on the line and them players were really fucking
We
trying...
wouldn't have lost 5-1.
No, we wouldn't have lost 5-1,
Yeah,
but if we
but-
did, I think, all right, you know what? We fucking lost and I'm upset, but they're fucking give it a good go because the team was poor that we put out today.
I said that to the guy sitting next to me. I said, when we went 2-0 down, if we go for it and we end up losing 3 or 4-0, right, at that time, you don't mind because we've gone for it and we've got caught
we
out
ain't
going for
lost
it.
that
We didn't
game.
go for it.
We ain't lost that game 5-1 because we've piled everyone forward looking for an equaliser.
No, that's what I'm saying. If that was the case,
They've just collapsed.
They've
like
cut
a-
us open like anything, mate. Sanchez was taking
They're-
the piss
they're-
today.
You've got
The
to give
thing
credit
was-
to Arsenal as well.
Honestly, mate, Sanchez today was he
He's
was worth
fucking
just going to
class.
see him.
But also, the thing is, their second goal come at the right time for them.
Yeah, it come at the wrong
Because
time
we-
because we was
we-
just about
we-
to bring Andy
it
Carroll.
came against the run of play.
But we were on top.
Literally, that he was just ready to come on. If
Yep.
that would have gone out of play,
Yep.
he would have come on. It'd have been 1-0. it'd have been a totally different
course it
game.
would have.
We'd probably be sitting here talking about maybe a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Exactly,
or
but it's
2-1 loss or something.
It's the same thing. Like I said with Lanzini, if he lays Fernandez in, that we're 1-0 up before we go 1-0
Yeah,
down.
but
you know, it's
but
that
we have these
indecisive.
but we have these discussions every fucking week. It's not. It's all right saying, oh yeah, if he laid him in, but he didn't lay him in.
No, exactly.
We didn't score. We've lost 5-1.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. This is the thing.
But you can say that about any game, couldn't
But-
you?
but
You could,
exactly, but
I
it's-
watched the Chelsea Man United game today. Man City had about 55 chances.
Right,
They scored
not
one.
that. It's about the indecisiveness of the players, yeah. Because he's gone. He had the 2 opportunities to lay Fernandez in. Right, he chose not to.
Yeah, we were
And that's
talking
what-
about
yeah,
the same two at
but that's
Tottenham,
it. But that's
Zaza
that-
and Payet.
Yeah, exactly.
The
but
two
it's
doing exactly the
decisions
same thing.
like that are costing us games.
It's not. It's
It
kicking
is.
the ball at fucking Alexis Sanchez in your own fucking penalty box
Yeah,
that are
but-
costing you games.
But yeah, you've got that. But you look, if you go 1-0 up in a game, the dimension of the game completely changes. Yeah. So that happens before he gives
but
the
it
ball
didn't
away to
happen.
Sanchez.
Who
No,
have
that's what I'm saying.
Who
but
have we
this
got?
is it.
Like I said, who have we got to get? Do you know what? I sometimes I don't think chances games are lost by things like that because every team does that. De Bruyne today missed an open goal.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and that cost Man City, yeah? But
Yeah.
then again, they still created 15 more chances, right? It wasn't if De Bruyne would have scored that, would have definitely won. You can't do. Do you know what the game is won and lost by? Tackles in the midfield. Getting in their faces, getting a foot on the ball.
Certainly,
fucking
well, that
make
was
it,
certainly
make,
the case
like that
today.
is one opportunity, right? How many opportunities do we have? 2? 3? At most,
But-
right?
but-
No. You stop them from playing, you play yourself.
Yeah, I
That's
get
where
what
the
you're
game
saying.
is missed.
Yeah,
That's
I
where
get
the
what
game
you're
is
saying.
lost, yeah?
But the problem
it's
with
not
us-
because he didn't lay him in, because we could have created another 10, 15, 20 chances after that, because that's what other teams do.
but we're not doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
So
the
I
thing.
don't think...
So it's the chances that we are getting where we're making the wrong decision that is leading to costing us the game because we're putting pressure on ourselves.
We're
not
lacking
gonna get 10
a
or 15
fucking
chances a game.
We're lacking a midfield general who's gonna rally him up and fucking get stuck in like a Scott Parker. That's what we're missing, a player like that.
Lee
Like,
Catamon.
How can
That
you,
type of player.
how can you not
Someone
look
who's
at-
going to do the dirty work.
How can you not look at that
Catamon.
squad, yeah, and say, who's gonna, when we're in trouble, who's gonna take the ball by the horns? Look at the squad. Who is?
the only person there that would be willing to do it is Noble, but he ain't up for doing it no more.
I think the
You know,
old, I think the old stadium moves turned his head. I think he feels the same as us fans.
Yeah.
West Ham's dead.
He's a
Because
fan.
He's
He's a
through
fan.
and through himself.
And yeah, as much as the only reason he come out and said it's a good move for the club is because they pay his wages, you know, and
They
he's
fucking
the
pay him,
captain.
so as
Yeah,
well.
but
Yeah, exactly.
the thing is, it was a good move when we were owning it, when it was ours. It wasn't a good move when it come in that you're renting it,
It
and
was
you can
never
only
a
have
good
it.
move.
It was going to
It
be a
wasn't,
good move.
mate.
It was just been managed the completely wrong way.
Yeah, teams move stadiums all the time. It
Yeah,
happens.
exactly.
But
And-
ours could not have gone any worse. And it's just fucking typical West Ham.
Ours
you know
was
what
gone wrong
makes me-
from that day where we got it and then lost it, and then we have to rent it. That's where it all went wrong.
Yeah, but
From the
look,
start.
like what I said to you, it's nothing to do with the stadium. It's what goes on the pitch. If we had won every single game there this season, that stadium would have been the best thing ever.
Yeah,
he's
that is
right.
true.
That-
That is
you're
definitely
right,
true.
you're right.
That
And you know what it all boils down to, and it all fucking culminates to the same thing. They done it on the fucking cheap.
Bang on. That's why I keep saying it all boils down to the shit we bought in the summer. The stadium, the 52,000 season ticket holders, right? The amount of fucking revenue you're getting in from that, the profit from selling the bowling ground, the TV money, you get shitloads from being on the telly. Nah, let's go out and get on still on the cheap. We're going to sign a 30 million quid striker. Where the fuck is he, Sullivan? It's fucking Zaza on loan. Same shit, different year.
It is,
Look
yeah.
at sort of shit for Gooley. I know you say about the Europa League, but these people that we signed for the Europa League, well, I've still got to pay that Premier League
they
squad.
should be good enough to play in the Premier League. That's what I'm saying.
For
but
Gooley.
you don't sign 13 players to add to a squad of 11 already without having Europe in mind. They obviously planned for Europe, and we fucked that up
The
to
thing-
extra goo and fucking, you know. And for Gooley, he's not. It's not. You can't really slate him because he's getting chucked when he starts. He hasn't had a run in the
No,
team.
yeah.
You know, there's
But-
other players as well.
Yeah, he ain't had a chance. Touré's fucking shit.
Torre's shit. He was a big disappointment.
Caleri
Caleri
didn't
gone.
even want to fucking sign for us.
No, he's
Good
gone.
riddance to the prick.
He's gone. You got Zaza, who I don't, it's obviously
We all know. We don't have to mention Zaza because we all know how fucking dog he is. He's shot against the Man
But
United.
he's getting to that point now. He's getting to that point. You know how he was with Colton Cole, when you just starting to, you're starting
just
to love him.
expect shit, don't you?
You're starting to
And then
sort
you
of
just
love him.
love him.
Like you just want him to score because it'd be like a Rocky Balboa moment if he scores.
When he plays, I want him to score.
Yeah, of course you do. I want almost that's what we've been lacking this season is a goal scorer.
At this
Sometimes we score, yeah.
Well, we're at the 1st December and we're about, what is it?
3 games.
Yeah, Sacco's scored and
Carroll, Day and
Carroll
Fletcher.
scored and Fletcher.
3
that's it.
strikers.
3
Funny
strikers.
thing is, they've all come 3 games in a row, like London buses.
Yeah.
You
That's it,
just
mate.
won 3 coming.
I mean, that's probably the only positive I could take out of today is Carroll coming back and getting himself a goal.
yeah,
because
to be
it's
fair,
gonna.
I could have scored
and-
that.
Yeah, I know, but he was there, wasn't he? And
How many times have we seen that before where, say, it's a bar and we ain't got a West Ham player there? You
Yeah.
know, he anticipated, to be fair.
Yeah, but that goal means fuck all.
Chick don't even move, does he? When he sees Carroll coming in, he just stands there and
He
thinks,
doesn't
"We've
have
already got
to
3
though,
goals."
does he? The
Exactly.
game's won by then.
You know, and-
it's like I said, it's a damaging defeat today, and what they're going to be like.
It's
at Anfield
heartbreaking.
next
It's
week.
heartbreaking.
But what?
Listen, we're used to losing games, but when we see the way we lose it with no any fucking fight, and the worst thing is, it's not the first time this season. It happened at Southampton at home. That was we didn't.
Watford at home.
Same game. Well, for the first 40 minutes.
Let's be honest, Bournemouth was a late win, and Sunderland was a late win. They could have been.
We
2
ain't played
draws
well
there.
in any of them any games of that shithole.
The only time I've seen us play well is probably Tottenham away for 83 minutes.
Palace away.
Palace as well.
Palace, yeah.
But then again, Palace could have had a fucking couple of
could've
goals. You know
got-
what I mean? It was.
That was our day.
And it amazing
that all
how-
clicked for us. That
how
day.
them 2 pitches are the old-fashioned type stadium, right close to the pitch, small pitch. You know,
We play well there.
exactly.
We
like I
ain't-
said,
we
we're
ain't
just
cut out to
we're
play
just
on a pitch
lacking
like
someone to like. You look at the years when we've struggled with relegation, like since we've been supporting West Ham. You had your DeCanios, you know, you had your fucking Stuart Pearce's there, you know, you had them type of players.
We've got a type of player. We got him, but he don't give a shit. That's the trouble. They gave a shit.
You think it's Lanzini put a shift in today, didn't he?
I say he sort of
He did
faded out at the end.
But I think the change of
The
formation
old
didn't
team
help him.
faded out at the end.
That didn't help him at all.
But
And
I
It didn't
mean,
help anyone, Scott. Arbeloa is probably up there with the shittest
I've never
right backs
seen
I've
someone.
seen.
I've never seen someone run so slow.
What about
He's fucking 30. He's fucking
But
45.
that's it, he was
or
brought.
something like
he
that.
was brought in because we didn't sign Nank in the summer to play right back.
Yeah.
And
But why is this
Same with the striker. We always have an issue
why
to
is
right
this
back and
left?
up front.
Why is this? Why are we having to scrape fucking Arbeloa off the side of a road somewhere? With a fucking peeled a fucking bottle of wine out of his hand, and said, "Come on, do you want to come and play for us?" Why?
He's going to be gone
No,
in
but
January
why?
anyway.
But why? The money's there. They want to bab them. Listen, right? And this is fucking serious as well. And people are talking seriously about this, right? They're thinking about suing West Ham,
Who?
some fans, for false advertisement because of what they sold them in. No, I'm not even.
on.
No, I'm not even joking. What they sold them in the fucking centre is nothing what they've got now.
I'm sure I can remember going back right when this move was all coming about. They were saying they were going to spend at least 100 million in the summer in transfers.
According to
According-
Brady,
According to
they
30
spent
million.
50 million. Well, they didn't spend even 50.
Well, they did when you look
Let's
at
be
when you
fair.
look at signing on fees and stuff like that. No,
Yeah, of
the
course you
signing.
would
No,
do.
but they don't count, Scott.
They do.
No,
they
they
count.
don't,
But
they
they
don't.
don't.
They don't say
we don't count that.
Pogba, like when
We
Pogba
don't
signed for
count
Man,
it.
when Pogba signed for Man United, right? They didn't say we spent 135 million on Pogba. How's that then? 90 million transfer fee. His wages are fucking 25 million a year. We've signed him up. They don't count that.
No,
It's
but
the transfer fee.
yeah, what I'm saying is
It's a
that's what she's saying.
Well, she's a slag.
But-
She can fuck off.
that's
She,
what- that's what
she
I'm saying.
don't
That's
know
what
what
she's
she's talking
saying.
about.
She-
She's an idiot.
Yeah, we
They're
played
all
for-
fucking idiots.
the
The
signing
old
on
people.
fees for the players.
Listen, I want them out. I want them.
bang
I'll
on.
say that
Yeah.
now. I want them
I
out of this
called
fucking club. They are. They. Do you know what? We go on about how much they saved the club. They fucking did save it, but they saved it for a fucking reason, and this is the reason why they've saved it because they want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Notice, when they first came in, first thing they mentioned in the press conference, we're going to move to the Olympic Stadium. That's the first thing they say. Doesn't that tell you what they only give a shit about?
That was. But the thing
They're
is that
fucking
that
pricks.
was that was
and
on
anyone,
the
and
cards.
anyone who backs them, anyone who actually agrees with them, who wants them to stay, who thinks what they're not doing anything wrong, is a fucking disgrace.
But
And
we,
you can
we,
fuck off.
we were going to move there. That was under the Icelandics. They were planning to move.
No, they weren't.
They were.
They weren't. They was going over to West Ham.
Yeah, but then
Bus
but,
garages.
Yeah, but that was it. what they thought they could go over there before they realised that the council had already promised that land to the bus garages.
No.
Yes, that's what it was. The old parcel full step over the Cody Road lot,
Yeah.
yeah. That was promised to the bus garages. That's why they shut the bus garage down that was at the back of the bowling and things like that, because they promised them.
Well, I thought that was what was
No.
fucking supposed
And
to
then-
be
and then-
fucking stopping
no.
us from developing the East End.
That was it. What did they? No,
So
it
what,
was-
they were shutting
it
it
was the
down?
road.
So why don't we just
It was, no, but it was the road there, and then the flats, the gardens of the flats. That's what all stopped it, right? So we were going to be moved. That was the original plan. Then it turned out the council promised the land to the bus garages. That's why they went there. The next thing on their list was the Olympic Stadium.
All right. We don't have to get into this, I suppose.
The thing is, as well, like Bilic, like I feel sorry for him. But then I just seen an interview he's done after the game saying about the training's poor, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, mate, that's your job. That's your job.
True.
What's poor in the training? The training that they're doing, or the attitude of the players in training?
Probably a bit of everything, mate. To be honest, and like I don't want to see Bilic go.
No.
But I think they might let Liverpool go next week, but then Burnley and Hull. If he don't,
Those are the games that balls.
They're the-
are going
yeah,
to
they're-
refuse.
they're the games that are going to
If we
define
lose to
his.
Burnley and Hull,
No.
We won't lose.
We suffer-
if we don't get 6 points out of that game,
No.
then we're in trouble.
If we suffer another heavy defeat next week, I think he'll be gone.
Yeah, but I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
they will. Not against Liverpool away because you're not expecting to lose, but
Right. We're in the middle of December.
they give Avram Grant a season.
Yeah, but they wanted to go
They won't.
down.
They won't. This is the thing.
No, but they
They ain't got a history of sacking managers.
No, I reckon Liverpool
They
away.
fucking got rid of Zola quick enough. That poor
Listen, the
cunt
only-
didn't
but
do
that was at
nothing
the end
wrong.
of the season.
the only
weren't it?
reason
His
they
contract
kept
was
with
up.
Grant is because O'Neill turned them down.
Well,
Yeah,
they,
that
was it.
they fucking
Because-
fannied
because-
about with him as well, didn't they?
It
Like
wasn't
they
even
always
that.
do.
O'Neill was coming, but he saw the way they treated Grant and turned around and said, I ain't fucking coming there to play for them.
Thing is,
Man
whatever we
Stats,
get
yeah.
at Liverpool next
They always
week, we
make it
get
so
a result,
public
yeah,
as well.
bonus.
Exactly.
But after that, them next 4 games are massive.
They are
If
4
Bilic-
6 pointers.
if Bilic doesn't get a minimum of what?
I'd
12
say
points.
I'd say
No.
10.
Y-
10.
Yeah.
Leicester away, they are the champions at the end of the day. Everyone wants to beat them. Swansea could be our Achilles heel. That could be a fuck. Do you know what? I've got a feeling Swansea will be like, a bit like Reading away when we lost 6-0 or something. Something like we've had a few dogfights, 6-pointers, and we've got fucking hammered. I've got a bad feeling about that one, to be honest.
I think if we don't get a minimum of say 7 points out of there,
To
It's
be
got,
honest,
it's
mate,
got to be 10, right?
then I think we're
you've got to look at winning all 4 of them.
yeah, of course we've
You
got to
really
look at
have.
every
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Every game
That's
we
what I'm
only looked at winning today,
You
but
got to look at going up to Liverpool. Right, Liverpool playing well at the minute. Bonus point if you get a point now. Right, you're not expecting. Yeah, look, you're there. You're West Ham. You think you're to win every game, right? But you know in your head, you go to a team like Liverpool when they're playing well, it's going to be hard to get a point, right? Bonus point there if we get anything. Then we come and play Burnley on the Tuesday, Hull on the Saturday. They're 6-pointers. You've got to win them. Both teams ain't that good. We're at home. We've got to make that count.
Burnley away have been shit, so
Exactly.
there's no
And
excuses.
Hull are poor as well.
Fucking
So they're
better
two
than
games. Whether we win them 1-0 with a late goal or whether we
Win's
win
a
them
win.
3 or 4-0,
Win's a
don't
win.
matter.
I don't
It's
care
the
if we
points.
score fucking in the
Yeah.
96th minute and we
Yeah.
win
I know.
1-0.
Going to Swansea, Boxing Days haven't been our best performances lately, which is worrying. But again, it's a winnable game that we need to win.
we never won at Swansea though.
No, that's it. That's the other annoying thing. And then
What?
Leicester, we ain't won at Swansea for a
we have.
while.
No, we ain't.
Not for a while. Not since they've
I don't
moved.
think
Not
we've
since
ever
they've been to
won there.
Liberty.
Yeah, when Carroll
No, it was a
Come
draw.
on.
It was a draw.
It was a draw.
no,
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
we
was.
won 2-0, didn't we? When he scored top corner.
No, it was at home.
No.
No, it was 1-1 draw.
When he
No,
done
when,
when he
uh,
done the skill.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
he
that
done
was
the
1-1
draw.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't won there.
You sure?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll check it in a
I
minute.
think you're wrong now.
No,
I remember winning 2-0.
No.
That might have been at the old their old stadium.
No, we did because I remember Mark Noble. That was when Carroll come back. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to
what-
think who
I'll
scored
have
the
that
other
was
goal.
Cardiff.
That was at home.
That was Cardiff.
Was it Cardiff?
When Carroll come back and Noble scored.
Yeah,
That was
it
Cardiff.
That was Cardiff.
It was Cardiff.
Fuck, mate.
Yeah, we
Some cunts
we
in
haven't-
Wales.
we haven't
I
won
ain't
at
gonna
their new
like you
stadium.
for that, right?
We haven't won at their new stadium, have we?
No.
Since they've moved there. Well, since they've been up.
Well, he lost there once, all the rest have been draws. Fuck.
And that was an entertaining draw last season up there, over there, wasn't it?
Fucking hell. I was about to say, fucking
Front
shit.
row seats for a 0-0 draw, they were quality.
Tim Pot.
Horrible.
Look, you know, as I said, we're better, as you said in the car coming here. It's West Ham of old, isn't it?
I can't see it getting any better.
It ain't the West Ham of old though.
No.
It's not because we had fighters in our team.
Yeah,
and
but what was, look, we always get an eye in now and again. We've got
today
one
today was the
You're
today
very
was
positive, isn't you?
It got to be.
Yeah.
At the end of
you
the
got to
day,
be because you get attacked.
no,
Fucking-
look, you've got to be. You can't keep. We could dwell on the negatives of West Ham through the entire history of the club. Because there's a hell of a lot more negatives in our club.
Don't
than
worry
there's
about the
positives.
people that going to be waiting for you after the fan cams.
I ain't worried about anyone, but that's what I'm saying. You've got to look on the positives. We've got to look at we go to Liverpool. We've got to up our performance. We've got to up our work rate and try
We're away
and get
from
something.
home,
Yeah, but
and
listen,
it's a pitch that suits us.
It's easy for us to say.
And
it.
we got a good
The players
record
have got to
against
do it.
Liverpool.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the players have got to do. But I really think Bilic has completely lost that dressing room, and I think
Bilic-
where that team was together last season, that team's apart.
Bilic looks like a lost man. He
does.
stands there on the touchline and he's just got no one round. I don't know whether it's to do with the distance from where he is from his bench, but he just looks like a lost man.
Our team sums it for me. What summed it up in this game today was we've brought on Andy Carroll. We've got Andy Carroll, Ashley Fletcher, both 6 foot plus, and IU up the pitch. And Randolph gets the ball, boots it out the pitch to the smallest player out of the 3. The ball comes straight back and they score. And Reedy turns around and goes to him, "Why the fuck didn't you hit Carroll?" And he goes, whatever his excuse was, kicking out of there. There ain't no fucking excuse. As well as he kept the score down, you've got Andy Carroll, probably the best player in the year in the Premiership. You hit him. You don't fucking hit IU, who's 5'10".
But I don't know.
The players ain't good enough.
No,
They're not good enough. They're not good enough.
They're lost. They're a bunch of lost sheep, to be honest.
But then that comes from the management.
I like
The
to
management's got to hold
yeah,
the team together,
because
right? As much as the team.
What does the
go out
assistant
there and
manager
do?
do?
Exactly.
I
What
can't
does
remember
Julian
his
Dix do?
fucking
What
name.
does-
What's
what
his
does
name?
Julian
Edin
Dix do?
Terzic.
Like Dixie, right? I love Julian Dix, you know what I mean? But I just think to myself, he should have more of an input. Because I'm sure he sits there sometimes thinking like, what the fuck are they doing? Give him a kick up the arse. But I
The thing is, mate, like that, you know as well as I know, right? The Dix, I was over the moon when he came back. Because I thought to myself, yeah, because he can get into a role. It was a PR stunt. He ain't good, but Scott, you can't have PR stunts in your backroom team.
No, you've got to have a backroom team that's there going to lead.
Backroom team is more important than probably the fucking team.
Look at when we played Cardiff, right?
Because them silly cunts can't think for themselves.
But look at
and
when
they
we
have to
played
have.
Cardiff,
That's what. Go
right?
on.
When Nolan was suspended, yeah. What did he do? He was on the sideline. He was getting the team. He was like a coach, weren't he? You don't see that. There's no one there doing that. There's no one there apart from Bilic coming out and saying anything.
Yeah, he's the only one that comes out.
He's the only one that does.
Yeah.
So either the team are not playing for him, or some of the team are not playing for him.
Thing with Bilic, right? You can't call for him out after last season because he did a fucking good job last season. It's like he ain't getting any support from anyone.
I feel sorry for him.
His backroom staff, as you mentioned, just sit there. The board gave him no fucking funds. They signed a load of shit in the summer. That
Yeah, he probably went in there with a list.
They fucking do.
And they got him saying fucking on another list.
He went again. He went. This is my list, Lacazette, Batshuayi, and all that. And they went, no, this is our list.
Yeah, this is
Zaza,
our list.
Kaleri,
Fucking-
and
Zaza weren't on a list.
no, I'm just saying. This
Zaza was fucking me.
Zaza's going on the fucking Mong list. Fucking shit.
Calm down, mate. Calm down. Zaza weren't on no list.
No, I know.
He weren't on
Zaza
no
was a
list. It
panic
was
buy.
like fucking Lacazette, Batshuayi. I still look. People got their own opinions.
But then again,
whatever.
when you say
but
about
let me just say
Lacazette
this. Let me
and
just say this. Right, they never intended to sign them.
No, I was
None
just
of
about to
them.
say, how
They
do
did
we
it to
know
sell
that Bilic
season
wanted
ticket.
Lacazette and Batshuayi? That was Jack Sullivan, Dave Sullivan saying them names.
Them two can fuck off.
That's where that Batshuayi and Lacazette all come from, because Jack Sullivan put a picture on his, or Dave's one of them, with fucking Batshuayi on the
They
picture, or
teased us so
Lacazette.
much this summer.
Yeah, because they know. What do they care? Like,
Fake West
But
Ham.
then-
don't you sit for the year
but
from them
then
no
things like that, right? Yeah, I'll tell you why. Right, things like that. It's all funny in the summer, It's not funny now.
No.
It's not funny now when there's fucking 55,000 people standing there with their fucking arms out, going like that. What the fuck are we paying to watch?
We get 4 or 5 wins in a row. They'll be straight back on Twitter. See, look, I told you.
They said they signed that striker to sell. I mean, it's obvious just sell seasons against now, ain't it?
Of course it is.
was.
We was linked with Ibrahimovic.
Fuck that. No, well, I'd obviously have him, but
Yeah,
of course I would.
but that is
wouldn't
it. It was all massive PR stunt, the whole lot of it. But that's
It's
done and
depressing.
dusted.
It's
The problem
depressing.
is now we're stuck with the players that we got, and the
No,
players
we're
that we're until January we are.
It's only a month away.
Yeah, no, yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's
but
granted,
we've
it's
got
a
a
month
lot
away,
of
but
important games
but
before
them players have got to start stepping up to the plate,
I can't.
and we've got to cut out the individual mistakes because that's killing us more than everything else.
And the thing
Especially
is,
today.
we had a lot of them last season,
Yeah.
though.
What
we got
worries-
away
yeah,
with it
but
because
we
we
got-
could score
because we were
goals.
scoring.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what worries me is that our squad is so thin at the moment, and we've got a busy Christmas period coming up. You know what
Well,
I mean?
we've now just
And then you've got Leicester on New Year's Eve. They've got a day's rest, and then they play Man United at home.
Well, I'll tell you now, Collins has got an hamstring injury. Hamstring and calf injury.
Yeah,
Just our luck.
He's going to be out for a long while.
That's him out until January, at least. So now we're down to
yeah,
2 centre halves.
Well, that's West Ham way. Innit?
That's what happens when you don't replace Tompkins.
Should never
Fucking
let
thing
it go.
is, you fucking sell Tompkins and you go free at the back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So he would have played.
Crazy,
I
ain't
thought Tompkins done well at right back last season.
it? Yeah.
To be fair,
I
to
would
be
have
honest,
kept him as right
you
back
would have
this
rather
season.
seen him play right back now than Antonio playing there.
I just don't know. I mean, what do we do? Do we call Reece Burke back?
I think it's
Well,
all. I think now
Oxford.
it's all on
Surely
Oxford.
it's
How
gotta
long
be
Oxford's
Oxford,
away?
ain't
I think he's injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
If
injured.
he's back,
I think
then
apparently he might go.
the
or
cover's
something, I
there.
don't
But
know.
I'd look at bringing Burt back.
Did he?
Yeah, he's got a new deal.
Oh, nice one.
It's
Just our luck.
Yeah. But I'd look at bringing Burt back.
oh,
that's
To
good
be
shout.
honest, I'd
Hold
look
on
at
a
bringing
minute.
Cullen back.
Last week, you didn't want to ruin fucking Bradford's season or Wigan's
No,
season
no,
or
I'm
whoever
saying
the fuck
about- no,
they play for now.
no, I don't
Fucking
wanna-
no, you can't take them
No.
back off them because we're going to go down.
No, what
Who
I'm
gives
saying-
a fuck about
no,
Wigan?
What I was saying
Fucking
last
going down
week
themselves.
was. What I was saying last week was teams ain't going to put clauses in the contract to players, so you can have you're loaning a player for a season and for a club to pull him back.
It's
Yeah,
not
but at
them
the
to
end of the
put
day-
clauses in,
But
it's
that's
us.
it. They're not going to play him.
Yeah,
Then.
but we
now
own
we're
him.
getting. Now we're getting desperate that we need the players back. It's going to cost us money to get him back. That's the thing. So
I'd
will they do it?
even give someone like what's this striker Martinez? Why ain't he getting a chance?
He's good. He scores
Samuelson.
goals.
I know.
Why ain't Samuelson getting a
Samuelson's
chance?
sitting on a bench at Blackburn.
No, he ain't. They've sent him back.
Oh, they sent him back.
He's back
He
with
scored
West Ham
against
now.
them as well in the under 21 game.
He's been
I know
back for a few
Martinez
weeks now.
picked up a knock as well, didn't he? I think. I don't know whether he's back playing. Marcus Brown, he's scoring goals at the minute.
Cullen. Fucking looked our best player in the fucking.
Against Juventus.
What are we lacking
Cullen's more for next season, I think. Like,
in Championship?
yeah,
Cullen's a replacement for Noble, isn't he? That's what
Yeah, but
when
replace him
Noble
now then.
retires.
If he's going to be replaced for Noble, fucking give him some games. They'll loan him out of fucking
But that's
League
it. But
One.
he's playing every game there for them.
Yeah, but it's a
So
big step
good
up from League One to
experience.
Premier
Yeah, of course
League.
it is, but it's getting experience, getting game time. And for me, that's one of the things they ain't done with Oxford. Not loaning Oxford out. Him sitting with us ain't helping his development. He needs to be playing.
Fuck him anyway. Fuck West Ham.
anyway, 5-1 loss.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Carroll got one
Point
back.
off.
Bang, bang, bang.
What are we? Point off of relegation now, aren't we?
Goal
3
difference,
points
ain't
off the
it?
bottom.
Long way to go.
Minus
Who've
14.
Hull got? They got Middlesbrough away Monday night.
Long way to go.
Oh yeah, there's a long way to go. There's a lot of twists and turns left in this season, but I think we can safely say
we
we're
set
in a
our stall out
relegation battle this
What
season.
what messed us up the most today was
Turning up.
5 goals.
no was the injuries to Creswell, Antonio, and then losing.
I
don't
honestly
think they
don't
would've
think
made
they
a
would have made
no,
difference.
a difference.
I think it would have. I think it would have.
Antonio would have been a threat to that.
Yeah, and
aerial.
Creswell as well.
They struggle aerially. They always have.
There's a couple of times we did actually put the ball in the box. It went to the back post, places where you scream, where Antonio normally is. and
Yeah,
there's no
it's
one
true.
there. Again,
But he can't be there if he's playing right wing back.
No,
System's got to change
But the
now.
thing is, it's ifs and buts in it. There weren't.
Yeah,
there?
everything's if
We've
buts.
lost
Look,
5-1.
Obonna don't give the ball straight to Sanchez. They ain't 1-0 up. Lanzini squares the ball to Fernandez. We're 1-0 up. It's football.
Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, it's football, isn't it? You know, that's why we love it. At the end of the day, If it was all plain
I don't
simple,
feel
when
like I
it
love
should
it
be,
that
we
much
wouldn't
today.
we wouldn't.
I didn't even
Love
look
it.
forward to games today because I said we're going to get fucked.
Today,
We
I'll be
did.
honest with you. Today was the first time I woke up on a match day and going over there, and I thought I don't even want to go. And it weren't even thinking because we was playing Arsenal. I just didn't want to. Just didn't fancy.
I
it.
didn't even want to do my funny
be honest with you,
Snapchat, but I do.
When I woke up this morning, I had that feeling of,
Christmas.
imagine if someone invited you to watch your mates get beat up. They went to you, look, there's going to be a show on today. Your mate's going to go up against 11 fucking nutters, and they're going to beat the fuck out. That's what it felt like to me. I felt like I was giving a ticket over to see my best mates get the cunt beat out of them. Because I knew, and I said it in a pub. He said, what do you think the score's going to be? I said, Reagan.
I said to Stuart. He said, "What do you reckon the score?" I said, "I'll take a 3-0 loss now."
I said 4-0.
Because
I said 5 or 6-1.
I said it's either we're either going to get a spanking today, or we're going to nick a 1-0 win, or something like that.
Yeah.
But
There's no way.
once we went
one
1-0 down, so when we went 2-0 down, that was it. Game over.
So like I say, we gave up before it even fucking kicked
But
off.
But-
the thing is, before that goal, I said the second goal. That's what the time of that second goal absolutely killed us.
Yeah.
As we said, getting ready on top, getting ready to bring.
But then
Carroll
after
on,
that, it
and
was
then
just
they
an
scored.
onslaught.
Yeah, by that time it was done and dusted. You know, by the time the third
Carroll
goal,
scored. He started celebrating. I said, "What's he celebrating for?"
You got a goal, personal note, goal bonus.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
That's just paid for Billy's Marbella trip.
The thing is, that's the only plus.
Money
You know,
hand,
Fletcher's
man.
performance, Carroll's goal. Normally takes him a while to get a goal before
Didn't rain.
coming back. Didn't rain, yeah.
I think
Speak
the players,
for that.
I'll be honest,
Season
mate,
goals,
we start
yeah.
wrapping it up now, but I think the players should be fucking ashamed of themselves.
Agreed.
Yeah, they need positive. They've got a week off now. They've got over a week off, and we play Liverpool next Sunday, 4:30 kick-off. So
Do we know when Criswell and Antonio are back?
next week.
Oh, they're back
Get
next
up,
week.
Billy should personally give them tomorrow and Monday
If
off.
that's what,
Get 'em back in
if Bilic
Tuesday.
had actually come out and said that that the training don't look good, then he's got to fucking kick him up the backside. We've just lost 5-1 at home. If you can
But
call it home.
see, this is the difference because last season, people were coming out saying he was working them too hard in training. He was having them in for double sessions, and look how we fucking played.
To be honest, on that performance
Players were
today-
moaning.
Yeah, on
Criswell fucking moaned.
that- yeah, Criswell moaned. I know, but on that performance today, they should be in tomorrow training, not having a
Yeah, but
day
then
off.
do you want to overwork them? I know. Listen,
Fuck.
no.
Have they even been overworked?
No, but do you
because
want
at the
them to
moment
come
now,
in?
it looks like they're being underworked. The
Who's
way they're
going to want to
playing
go?
like
Who's going to
that.
want to go in training tomorrow? None of them. So they're going to turn up. Can't be bothered. Let them have a day. Let them have tomorrow and Monday off. Get them in Tuesday and fucking work them hard.
Tell you,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
I'd love
Friday.
to be a professional football player, get paid loads of money, play shit, and then have a day off, lads.
I want someone in the dressing
Yeah,
room
but
like
Scott, you
Julian
can't- you
Dix
can't-
and Billy Bonds who,
Yeah, but you
who
can't say
grab
that,
hold of
mate.
these players and say to them, you better fucking work hard.
Exactly. Get
Or
in here,
I'll
we're
fucking
training,
lamp
alright?
you cunt.
Yeah,
That's
but
what you
football-
need.
Football's not like that no more,
No,
is it?
but
They're
that's the
too
problem.
pampered.
They're
You've
too
got
pampered.
fucking 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds like Reece Oxford demanding what they fucking want.
Exactly.
Could you imagine going back 15 years ago when Rio Lampard and all that come through? Them saying that?
Yeah.
Les Seeley would have fucking slapped him around the face.
And then chucked his boots and said, "Clean my fucking boots,
Yeah.
boy."
I remember going training ground and I remember seeing Rio, Carrick, Cole, all of them cleaning boots.
Boots, yep.
Standing there cleaning boots after game. Lampard was Dixie's boot boy.
Yep.
I remember Ian Pearce sending fucking Joe Cole back to the fucking change room to get him a slice of bread.
There you go.
That-
Yeah, but that
honestly,
was
mate.
it. That was part and parcel of the education.
Could
of
you
becoming a
imagine? Could you
footballer.
imagine now, right? I'm going to say one player now. Imagine him in this team now, what it'd be like. Steve Lomas. Could you imagine him in that dressing room? He wouldn't stand for fucking none of it. And that's what I'm saying. We haven't got anyone like that. And you don't get players
Look,
like that no more.
I've posed a question. I know it ain't come out of the video yet. I'm going to do a double Monday Musings this week because of the last week's one. Does the training, does the backroom staff, I can't even remember whether I put that one out. Does the backroom staff need changing?
Well, I'm not being
They-
funny.
they
right?
does.
We've got thingy training with us at the moment, haven't we, Kevin Nolan? And a lot of people slated him. Like, not training with us, just keep him fit. He's not trying. But someone like him,
coach.
in the in the
Yeah,
changing
were
room.
right as a coach, to be honest.
That's what I said. That what he did at that Cardiff game, he was like a coach. You know, he was, you know, sort of dragging the guys through the game.
But
This is why that season we stayed up. We had players like Zamora in that team who cared.
Yeah, I know. But
You
this is the thing about Nolan. This is the thing that do you know what Nolan at the end of it, like, and he would even admit himself. This is what I'm saying. People used to fucking coat him and coat him
Easy
and
target.
coat him and coat him, right? But at least that cunt cared. That cunt didn't duck out of it. When
Yeah,
you know what I mean? No, totally right.
Yeah.
He wasn't good enough to play at the end.
No, he wasn't.
Right?
No, his legs weren't.
His legs had gone, right? And that's why he's retired now. You know what I mean? A season after he played for Orient, couldn't even do it there.
But if it kicked off, he was the first one
One
in.
in there, right?
First one in.
When
Now they all
like today, when we're losing 3-0 and people are fucking shying away from the ball and they're running, and somebody gets the ball and they go, who wants it? And then they all fucking spread like fucking Brady's legs. You know what I mean? And they just fucking disappear. He was the cunt in the middle going, give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Even if he couldn't do it. And that's why, like, us as fans, right, we coat off the people that play the game, we coat off the people that run the game, we coat off the people that referee the game. That's where we have to be coated off. We're too fickle. And I include myself in that. Because I'm another one who's saying...
Nolan quite a lot.
Yeah,
So
I
I
fucking...
fucking hated him.
you know,
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? When the chips were down, he was saying, I'll try my best. You know what I mean? He never, at the amount of stick that geezer was getting at the end, he never turned around and said, oh, look, Sam, I think it's best if I don't start. He was saying, no, I'll go out there, I'll try.
Yeah, he did his job. He did his job, and he did his job to the best that he could. But there's players out there at the minute who ain't.
All of them.
And
Anyway.
I'm saying we're in for a long fucking season.
Yeah.
I told you, I called it from the start. The shit we signed in the summer.
The thing is, it was always going to be difficult with a move. We all knew that. It's bedding in period.
But we could have made it so much easier if we spent some fucking money.
Yeah.
It's not just money, it's bringing in the right characters. We didn't need to extend the squad to the extent we did. I mean,
I said it the other
we
day,
turned down Victor Moses, and I was Moses' biggest criticism. Look what he's
fully
doing at
so.
Chelsea.
Yeah, but I don't think we would have done that at us.
The problem is he's got better players around him at Chelsea.
No,
The
I
thing is,
haven't.
what we said, we signed quantity, didn't we? Not quality in the summer. So we could have gone out and got five players,
exactly.
quality players. It improved that team straight away.
To be fair, I would have rather him keep hold of Alex Song than sign some of them.
How many
players.
wingers we got?
Too many. They're all shit apart from Antonio.
Antonio, Payet, fucking Ayew, Faguli, Torre. We ain't got a right back. Got 17 wingers, no right back.
That's real. It's always right back.
It's the balance of the squad.
That is the main
balance.
problem. There isn't you. At the end of the day, you need to have cover for every position, don't you? You need to have a player to a good player to play and a player to come in who's a decent player and do a job. We ain't got that. We've got a player who plays right back, one right back. And now we've got
What's happened to Byram?
He's injured.
He's still injured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
January,
Look,
February injured.
Fucking. I stick by what I said earlier, right? I asked someone this earlier and I got fucking coated for it. Are we witnessing the death of the club?
Nah,
But you think about everything that's going on, right? We've got no fight. That's what we're known for, fighting. Some good football and getting in amongst people. We've lost our stadium that give us the 12th man. It's the intimidating atmosphere that, away fans didn't used to like coming to. We've lost that. We've lost our identity. They're trying to chuck every fucker that tries to stand up and sing a song out of the club, right? And this is what people don't understand. I'm not just talking about is West Ham going to die? No, West Ham ain't going to die. West Ham continue.
But we're still going. We've lost.
I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say. I know exactly what you mean.
The
And you're probably
rebranding
right.
of the club, the corporate structure of the club, even down to the badge. Do you know what I mean? Is this West Ham now?
Yeah.
If it's
Is
if it's
it?
not
Thing is,
West
we-
Ham,
we-
then why are we sat here pissed off that
Exactly,
we
it is
lost?
West Ham.
We ain't. What I was saying the other day, like the next generation will never know what it was like to play at the bowling and them special nights, because you're gonna get like the Chelsea at home game this season, the cup, probably the best night over there so far, isn't it? You would have the odd, but it'd never be anything like the bowling. And I can see what you're saying. I mean, you can give us a new stadium, a new badge, a new fucking whatever, but we'll always be that little East London club
Yeah.
that that we grew up loving. And then
At the end of the day, it's us that makes a stadium work.
yeah, I
It's
mean
the fans.
yeah.
And the problem is the fans are divided throughout that stadium.
The problem you got, we know the bowling wasn't that great in the last couple of
When
seasons.
when
atmosphere-wise.
the
Big
atmosphere
games,
was on,
yeah,
it was on.
but it's noticed more over there.
Yeah,
Because the
it's
bowling was
bigger.
smaller, so if only a little crowd started, you'd hear it.
Yeah.
Over there, you get people in that corner over there singing. We can't hear them over where we're sitting.
No, it's a bit. Yeah, it's a lot
The
bigger.
bowling, yeah. If the Bobby Moore lower started singing, then you get the Brooklyn lower start singing, then the chicken runner going. It'll all just go round. But yeah, I don't know. I know what you're trying to say, though, and yeah, it's never going to be the same. West
It's
Ham.
not the same. I know. It's heartbreaking, but listen, we ain't going back there, so we just got to get on with it. I'm
Yeah,
afraid.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the-
We need
that's
to
the
start,
harsh
we need to
reality.
move forward, and everyone needs.
Like
to
I said,
accept
though,
it.
I
That's what we
mean,
are.
if we'd have won every game there this season, we'd all
completely
be saying that's the best fucking thing. We wouldn't even be talking about the bowling, but.
But investing in quality players, mate.
Yeah, let's just say, I mean, look, if the fucking owners go out in January and they get a couple of marquee signings, good signings, and they spend some money, they back Bilic as well, because if they sack him and they bring in shit,
Allardyce.
Allardyce won't come back.
No chance. Not the way they're.
Allardyce won't come back. We'll end up with someone like fucking Avram Grant again.
The problem is
Be
to
Mancini.
get rid of Bilic.
Why
you
would
need to bring the
Mancini
right
want to
person
come
in.
here, though? Why would Mancini want to come into a relegation
You
fight?
need someone who's willing, who's looking, who can look at it. and think,
The only
"This is a
person that
project
would
I
out
can
there
build."
who would come in who's used to relegation battles is fucking a Redknapp.
Fuck having him back.
Yeah, exactly.
He's our grandfather, isn't he?
But that's
But-
it. That's what they've got to look at. It's all right saying like getting rid of Bilic and all that. It's getting the right person in.
I don't want them to get rid of Bilic. Bilic
No.
don't deserve to be sacked.
The only man
They
I'd
need
get
to
in
back
to
him.
replace him is Eddie Howe, but he won't come.
Eddie Howe's he's got the Arsenal job, mate.
The
He's being touted
problem
up
is
for
as well
Arsenal.
is that you doing it in the cheap in the summer means we're going to pay heavily in January because trying to get a marquee striker in January is going to be expensive.
I don't think they're going to sign anyone in January.
No, they won't. If they don't,
They
they
will.
got to go.
But that's the
That's
thing.
it.
If they're going to, it's going to cost them more now than what it would have done to
I don't
do it
think
in the
they
summer.
are. I don't think
It's
they
going to be a
will.
panic buy again. It's going to be the
They go
same
out-
shit.
they go out
fucking
and
loan
get
from
someone-
the Greek league or something.
They pay over the price for someone like Callum Wilson or someone like that. Now he's a good player, but
Yeah.
he's not worth 25, 30 million. But that's what they're going
That's
to
what
have
Or
to
even
Yeah.
Sturridge. Not with that. We're not on Sturridge. Not
Yeah,
with
let
that
him
Sturridge.
go.
Even when you look back at the Jamie
If I would
Vardy
have
deal,
back in a heartbeat. Say what you want about the
Jamie Vardy he was almost a West Ham player. But he looked in there. The chairman said he looked in his eyes and said, "Oh no, he don't want to be at West Ham." But then they're going to offer Pyatt 125 grand a week, and fucking Vardy only wanted 80.
Pyatt sells shirts.
Vardy's just won the fucking Premier League.
Don't matter. Pyatt
They sell
sells shirts, that's
wristbands.
what they
We'll all
look
be
at.
walking around with
Yeah,
fucking Vardy
yeah,
wristbands
yeah.
on.
But Pyatt sells shirts.
Vardy scores goals.
Well, he don't this season, but he did last season.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us on this edition of West Ham Fan TV's Postmatch Pod. Don't forget to go and follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV. On Facebook, facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV. Bloody. One thing left to say, boys.
Go on, you irons.